Are you on time? That's the question. Before you say, I'm not getting the miles, I'm not getting the money, I'm not getting the good loads, the question is, are you on time? There's nothing else we could possibly way we can put that. The only time when you have a legitimate complaint that you're not getting paid or not getting the amount of miles, and how many miles is the correct amount of miles? This is for rookies for a company level. I'd say as long as it's over 2,700 miles, 2,700, there's not too much complaining you're going to be able to do, because you probably could have got more miles from better techniques that you were doing. Sleeping at shippers if you could, keeping the door closed at least 4 hours at a time, only stopping for 8 minutes to use the bathroom, doing another 4 hours, then taking your 8-hour break, then driving straight to the end where you only had maybe 16 minutes that you were out of the truck, and maximizing every bit of time that you had. Having little rules like I don't go inside of the truck stop. If it's not a break, I don't stop longer than 8 minutes. That's a rule, probably an ideal. One of the things that used to get on my nerves about LaShawn is that we were ahead of schedule, but he didn't necessarily have the 8-minute rule. He if he wanted to chill, he would chill. Then he was on time. Yeah, it worked for him, but as a rule of thumb for me, the way my personality works, I don't like to be over 8 minutes if this is not a 30-minute break. Once you start that clock and you're driving, I gotta use the bathroom, you stop, you're trying to do it within 8 minutes. Period. That's stop, go in, take a whiz, get a Reese's Pieces and a Red Bull, pay for it back in the truck. It's gonna be between 6 to 9 minutes max, maybe 10, but you shouldn't take 30 minutes or almost get your 30-minute break, or you took so long that you tell yourself, I might as well just wait and give my 30-minute break now. No, that means you're not handling your business like you're supposed to. And I'm be honest, I don't suggest you do this because it is dangerous, but I pee on the side of the road. You're not supposed to do that, and I don't condone you doing that, but I've learned that when I do that, that takes 2 minutes and 45 seconds. It's really frowned upon in the industry now because you can die, because someone can hit you in the back or a car can swerve and hit you when you're getting in the truck. So that's something you got to think of. You do your own stuff. I'm just saying what I did. But rest areas. If matter of fact, just go to a rest area. Don't do the side of the road thing, because I feel like y'all are gonna do something stupid and get killed. Go a rest area. A rest area is always better than a truck stop when you're legitimately just got to use the bathroom, because you just pull in, use the bathroom, pull out. A truck stop, you can get in, it can be a line like it is here. It's 2 trucks here waiting to get over there. It could be a line. It could take you 9 minutes to get in. Then you gotta stop and you gotta stop. Let's say you get to the pump, someone's pumping fuel, and you gotta wait for that. That could take 7 to 15 minutes. Then you get inside, you do everything you gotta do, bada bing, bada bow, you good to go. You try to pull out, boom, there's another line to get onto the road that leads to the light that you can make a left that leads to the exit. You took 30 minutes when you could have stopped at a rest area, pulled in, pissed, jumped back in, gone. Little teeny things like this is what help you maintain on time rate that you need to maintain, which puts you into the bracket where you can start complaining about money. It's like, look, dude, I've been on time. I've been late once. And my thought process, this is why I say, are you on time is the question. It's because if I've been on time every time this week without a problem, and I still end up with no money, you're gonna have to hear from me. Because that means that I was on time every time. That means you scheduled me to make this amount of money. From the computer, you said you make this much. And that's an issue. Now, if I was late, the truck broke down, I popped the tire. If you're late, if you're in reefer, they're gonna hold you to the next day, and then all this stuff compounds. Or I was on home time, or something like. Even if I deny a load, I don't expect to get paid for the week that quick. That's how I think. I don't expect my check to be anything if I deny a load. Because, you never know if they're trying to come back at you for denying the load or what it did on their end and everything like that. So I just completely write that week out. Now, I still end up making a good week, but in my mind, if I don't, I know it's because I messed up the plan of what he had for me. Because he wanted me to do something I just didn't want to do. but I have to take it in the shorts. It doesn't always end up that way, but that's just a mind state to think, because if you're a person that doesn't think about the fact that you denied that load and your check is not what you want it to be, look, you can't do both. You can't deny the load or be late and expect the same check. We're not on salary. Most of us are not. You know, you get paid what you do. You got to give to get. It is what it is. And if you did something where you didn't give properly, you're not going to get properly. It is what it is. That's something you got to understand. So if the people out there who's complaining about not getting what they're supposed to get paid and they're not on time, they're losers, and stay away from them. They are in the group of people that are at a company that are complaining about how sucky that company is. 40% of those people in that group suck. Simple as that. They either are not on time, they're not knowledgeable about their division, they're not scanning paperwork on time, they don't have good ideals and good habits, and there's a reason why they're saying the company just blows. There's a reason why they're saying that. Even at companies where I was angry, I didn't just come out and say the whole company sucks. If there was something about it, that thing that I didn't like, I would talk about that. I wouldn't say this company as a whole suck. Even when I was at Jones, I didn't say that the whole company sucked. I didn't like the fact that they were red lighting all the time. And it happened to more than one person who has a YouTube, so it wasn't just me. But still, that's another thought process you got to think of too. Am I on time? Another thing too, if you're a company driver and why isn't my check big enough? You're thinking, well, how come my check isn't big enough? How come I'm not making money? And the only way you make money is through miles because you haven't really looked at your pay sheet. That's not their fault that you're missing detention pays. You're missing breakdown pays. You're not asking for layover pay when you get snowed in. You're not asking for trailer weight pay. You're not asking for any of these things. And when I mean asking, you have to find these things on your pay scale. And then you have to look at it in their handbook on the process to getting them. Because it isn't just, I was here 2 hours, you give me money. No, it's not like that. You were here 2 hours. If you got to send your arrival call or whatever they have you doing at the proper time, or you're disqualified. Or if you leave there without sending your departure call, you're disqualified. Or if they may say you have to write down what time you got there, what time you left, write a little line and make them sign it. If you do that, if you don't do that, you're probably disqualified. You see what I'm saying? There's ways to get you disqualified from these pays, which is why your check only has miles on it. That's ridiculous. For you to go 4 weeks and the only thing you were paid for were miles and you're a company driver. That's preposterous. I guarantee if you walked your month through me, there was places you were supposed to get paid, but you didn't know you can get paid for. B, you were too lazy to do it. Or C, you don't know the appropriate process to getting that pay. Okay? You may have a dispatch that makes you have to call and talk to them to get the detention money. You may be here and they say, oh, we gonna snowed in, I'm stuck here. The chain law happened and they shut the mountain down. I can't go over there for a day and a half. And he just says, okay, let me know when you're done. But you didn't say, what do I get paid for sitting here? These pays are available to you. They're not automatic. You understand what I'm trying to say? There was times at Melton where if I didn't say anything, they wouldn't give me the money. And I'd be like, I'm sitting here, I mean, do I get paid daily? So and then they'll start going into how you getting paid daily. Oh, well, yeah, it'll be like $125 a day, may end up on your next check, woo, they, woo, they, woo. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Now you write this down, and on your next check, you look for it, and you ask them, okay, this pay that I'm stuck here for 3 days, and you're paying me for $125 a day layover pay, how many days I'm gonna get? Well, it takes 26 hours for it to activate, so you're gonna get 2 days layover pay. Okay, cool. On my check, what does it say next to it? What does it say? Does it say blah, 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 dispatch extra pay? What does it say? He'll tell you what it says. Boom, there you go. That's just some of the giblets. You understand? You can't just get paid, dude. It's not gonna, the trucking industry ain't built like that. The trucking industry is, the trucking industry model is make the driver do a million things and find ways to not pay him. That's how it works. And a lot of the ways is you just not saying nothing. I didn't ask for breakdown pay when I was breakdown for 3 days and I'm a company driver. You broke down for 3 days, a company driver, and you're in a hotel, you're supposed to get paid for those 3 days. If you're not calling and asking why you're not getting paid, you don't deserve to get paid because you don't care. You're just happy they gave you a free joint. You sitting around eating num-num, just chilling. You got to ask, where's my money? That means you need to say, call your dispatcher and say, listen, I need to know all the breakdowns of how I get paid. Every breakdown pay, detention pay, I need a list. Where can I find that list? It may be on their website. It may be in their handbook, anywhere. You see what I'm saying? You got to ask for these things. And there's someone next to you who's getting every pay. Breakdown, every pay that ever happened. They're meticulous about it. And you get your $800 check for just miles. He may get $1,200. But his $1,200 isn't just miles. You understand? It isn't just miles. Stay woke. I'm just trying to put you down on game. That's what it is. Especially when you rookies just getting in the game. That's just what you're going to do. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. So be happy. Remember, we're over at the Wild Network having a ball. We're up to 200 subs at the Wild Network. Link will be in the bottom. It'll also be in the iCard up here somewhere. And in my end videos, at the end of my videos where it pops up and it says 2 videos you can watch, the ones on, I think, this side will have a red circle over it. That's the new channel, Wild Network. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Just trying to drop the giblets.